welcome to Poetry with Shing, where we uncover the beauty behind poetry. The poem of this week is Forgetfulness by Billy Collins, Part 2. Pause the video now and get a poem in front of you before you continue watching. The question for today is, with close reference to the poem, discuss how the poet evokes sympathy in us towards this person. The poet evokes sympathy in readers through emphasizing the severity of the person's forgetfulness. Despite his forgetfulness, the person remains accepting and endearing, increasing readers' sympathy for him. The sense of loss the person feels further intensifies readers' sympathy for him. The poet evokes sympathy in readers through emphasizing the severity of the person's forgetfulness. The poet describes that the person will join those who have even forgotten how to swim and ride a bicycle. These skills of swimming and bicycling are important in daily life, and the word use of even reveals that it is extremely severe to have forgotten such crucial life skills. The inevitability of the person entering his demise and peaking in forgetfulness is further amplified through the poet's firm and unassuming tone that the person is bound to forget important life skills, signaled by the word will. This inevitability highlights the severity of the person's forgetfulness, thus invoking sympathy in readers. Despite the person's forgetfulness, he remains an endearing character in the poem, making readers feel a sense of pity for him. He is portrayed to be an endearing and nice man, as despite his memory failing him, he kissed the names of the 9 muses goodbye. The connotation of kissed hints at endearment and affection, showing that the person has feelings of love for his memories. Even as they slip away from him, he does not show he is affected, instead choosing to accept what is happening to him and put his best foot forward. The nature of the person is kind and open-minded, which invokes much more pity in readers, from seeing such an endearing man be tormented by memory loss and forgetfulness. The sense of loss the person feels further intensifies readers' feelings of sympathy towards him. The person experiences pain while struggling to remember things, with struggling indicating his immense difficulty and thus his utter emotional pain. This pain transitions to become loss, as connoted by the imagery of the moon in the window seeming to have drifted out of a love poem that he used to know by heart. The uncertainty and sense of foreignness is connoted by seems, indicating his lack of confidence and his failing memory. The person's uncertainty and loss also manifests in the word choice of drifted, suggesting aimless wandering and hence the deeper meaning of loss and emptiness in the person after he forgets most of his memories and knowledge. The poet evokes sympathy in the readers through emphasizing the severity of the person's forgetfulness and sense of loss because of his forgetfulness. Pity and sympathy is further evoked through the endearing character of the person, which makes readers feel sad and pity the person for being plagued by forgetfulness despite his endearing and kind heart. Most strikingly, the poet uses the second-person perspective of you throughout the poem, perhaps the most striking element that invokes sympathy in readers, as readers start to establish a connection between the person in the poem and themselves on a more personal level. Overall, the poem is a reflection of the inevitable forgetfulness that will plague man, and it certainly is a painful process such that one will be pitied by others. Have another poem you want analyzed? Comment the name of the poem and poet in the comments below.